Very good morning, friends. I hope you're all safe and healthy. As a part of the Did You Know series, another very interesting fact coming to the mind on Index 109 is that when you look at the concept of a transaction cost present, we always think that there is a need to compute an EIR, an effective interest rate. Now, the question rises that is this computation of an EIR, that means a new EIR, is it required only in case of a financial asset which is a debt instrument, which is measured at EC, or is there any other category as well where we compute an EIR? Let's find out. अनअकैडमी पर जो इंटरमीडिएट और फाउंडेशन के हैं उनके लिए आइकॉनिक बैचेस अवेलेबल हैं जो आपको प्लस फीचर्स के अलावा कुछ और प्रीमियम फीचर्स उसके अंदर मिलते हैं। और इन प्रीमियम फीचर्स के अंदर आपको नंबर 1 बुक्स मिलती हैं, आपके पूरी की पूरी प्रोग्रेस की ट्रैकिंग होती है, आपको मेंटर असाइन किया जाता है, वक्त वक्त पर आपके साथ एजुकेटर्स और इंडस्ट्री के टॉप लोग जुड़ते हैं जो आपको अलग से गाइडेंस देते हैं, यानी कि आपके पास हर तरफ से पूरी की पूरी गाइडेंस। यानी जो प्लस फीचर्स हैं वो तो आपको मिलते ही हैं, लेकिन उसके अलावा आपके पास ये एडिशनल फीचर्स भी आते हैं। तो इसके लिए आप 1 साल या 2 साल की सब्सक्रिप्शन अवेल कर सकते हैं और इस पर फर्दर डिस्काउंट भी अवेल कर सकते हैं। उसके लिए मेरा कोड इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं CAKB10। सो लेट्स क्रैक इट। There is a general confusion, which many people have got, and they believe that the presence of transaction cost involves a computation of new EIR only when a financial asset is measured at EC. Now, let me first of all tell you that what are the various categories which can be attributed in terms of a financial asset measurement. Now, if we recall in terms of Index 109, we can say as far as the financial assets are concerned, it is measured at amortized cost, or it is measured at a fair value through other comprehensive income, which is got no recycling and which is got a recycling. And then there is another category what is called a fair value through profit and loss. This is like the exhaustive list in terms of the various categories at which financial assets is measured. But you would also relate that when you consider the concept of amortized cost, it is only applicable to debt investments. When you consider the OCI with a no recycling, it is applicable to equity investments, and recycling is again applicable to debt investments. And a fair value through profit and loss is going to be applicable either to a debt or to an equity investments. And now let me tell you that when you look at the concept of calculating a new EIR, when a transaction cost is present, it is supposed to be applicable to the AC category and is also applicable to the FPD OCI category when it is with recycling. Well, if you remember, in one of the earlier Did You Know series, I also made a mention that a portion from the other comprehensive income, the fair value changes which is taken to OCI is recycled to the profit and loss account each year, which is nothing but amortization of the transaction cost each year to the P&L, which would require the computation of a new effective interest rate. So it's not only that EIR becomes applicable only in terms of AC when you're given a transaction cost, but it is also applicable to the OCI category as well, but of course, which is going to be with a recycling effect. Because in terms of the OCI which has got no recycling, nothing ever goes to the profit and loss. Isn't that interesting?